legend. I just want to be a legend.
I might gravitate toward that direction this year. Having said that, in our online test here internally, we've got a guy who plays as like a 7-foot center every single time, and he is so dominant in our games. So, you know, I think it's a good mix because I think you're going to have people who want to be kind of that in the middle road, small forward, power forward.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest All-Star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got LeBron James. Waz is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Beal in at the 2.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 now.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
2 players in now for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Harden's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. The East All-Stars on offense. Tatum kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. East All-Stars lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Now, here is Harden, covered by Mitchell. Adebayo against Harden. The shot misses. Great D that time from Adebayo. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And they take the lead. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
Nothing to think about there with DeRozan. I mean, the quick trigger, just catch it and shoot it.
High post, KD. Leonard's there. And the rejection by Leonard.
Just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
And the East with some changes. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Tatum. Booker comes in for James Harden. And it's Drew Holiday in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Porzingis, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Brown in for Mitchell. Now, here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Taking exactly what the defense gives him. Doncic exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job seeing the game.
Here's Lillard. Leonard on the wing. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
Obviously, this has been a back-and-forth type of thing, but now you're going to start to see the competitiveness come out of these guys. That's right, and they had to say it real nice and smooth. Competitiveness. A little more defense, not a lot more, but certainly a lot more intensity. And at the end of the day, every guy on that court out there is built to win.
This particular All-Star game has some real energy. Guys aren't just going out there and going through the emotions. They're actually digging in and trying to win. This is different. I can't wait for the second half.
Now for the third quarter to get underway.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Levine in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now Curry. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Levine kicks to Giannis. Trying to get open is Butler. And it's Giannis missing. And the West All-Stars have possession. And it's Davis missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo can look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, Beal fires for 3. They get it back. Here's Davis. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Ouch.
Doncic.
5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Boss. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Curry against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
James against Curry. Trying to get open is Davis. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James. And here is Doncic. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars. And we've reached the end of the third. East All-Stars lead by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, Boss is out there with Davis. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's LeBron in at the point guard position. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Loads it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now, here's Doncic. Count that one.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Here's Boss. Pass to Embiid. Here's Boss. Guarded by Doncic. Kept alive. Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Man, I tell you what, I love how Embiid doesn't shy away from contact. He's skilled at finding ways to get to that foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that turns the lead to 6.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Harden's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Lillard's checked in for LeBron. And Embiid drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Harden scanning the floor. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They lead by 2. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're behind by 4. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Boss. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Doncic, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Lillard against Curry. To take the lead. Oh, off target. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, he's the third pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.